Hello there, I'm Landon, and I'm with Jank Plays TCG, and today is the release date for Pokemon Silver Tempest. I'm going to buy all the packs I can with all the coins I have, 9,200 packs. That's going to be quite a few packs here. Keep it going, keep it going. 46 packs. We're going to buy these right now, and we're going to open every single one of them. And the fun part is I have no idea what this set has. I don't know what's the prize card or anything like that. These are all locked packs. They're all locked cards. So I'm going to keep everything in here. Really, I'm just looking for something shiny or interesting. Alright, let's see. Dragon. Oh, Dragon's in this set. Awesome. Prevent all damage from attacks done to this Pokemon. If one of your Pokemon used this last turn, it can't be used. Oh, okay. So it's like one turn of invincibility. Ooh, Unknown. I'm pretty sure there's something going on with Unknown V-Star. But let's see. I know very little about this set. An unidentified fossil. Okay. So there's fossil Pokemon in this set? That should be interesting. Doesn't look like anything too crazy here. Just gonna keep on going on here. More Pico that takes... Ooh, what does this do? You can use this attack only if one of your Dedenne used Dedenne short during your last turn. This attack does 6 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. Okay, so spread damage there sounds fun. It chaining with another Dedenne sounds fun. Let's see if we can pull that other Dedenne then. I did see Togedemaru on that art, so I'm wondering if it's like an old Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Hitmontop. Ooh, a Radiant. A Grass Radiant. I love grass types, so let's see. Once during your turn, you may heal 20 damage from each of your Pokemon. Not bad. The attack is kind of whatever, but 20 damage healed on a basic ability sounds pretty good to me. Clearly, it's not going to be like the big swing of the game, but if your goal is to heal a lot of damage, that's not a bad Radiant Pokemon to use. Durant, Moga. There's that Morpeko. Morpeko again. Dedenne short. Here we go. You can use this attack only if one of your Togedemaru use Togedash during your last turn. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Ooh, so that's 60 damage. And paralyzed, that leads into 60 damage to everyone. That's interesting. So we need to find the Togedemaru. Quadstone? Oh, one of those cards. Yeah, no one really cares about those cards. They require 4 copies in your hand to use the effect. To get all 4 copies in your hand is going to be very difficult. Ooh, Leafy Camo Poncho. That looks amazing. I know, like, the Leafy stuff, poncho, cape is really popular in some fantasy, mythology, all that stuff, because Keyleth from Critical Role has a Leafy cape that she wears that looks amazing. But, alright, so no Togedemaru, but what do we get here? Zygarde. That looks terrible. On to the next. Dark Energy. That art. Huh. I feel like it's been forever since I've seen art like that. Where it feels like a picture of the Pokemon's just stamped onto the front of the card. Maybe I'm weird for thinking that, but a Talonflame Stage 2. Never gonna get played. Lance. Dragon. No one plays Dragon. No one cares about Dragon. Except Duraludon VMAX, but... even that doesn't see... Ooh, there's the Togedemaru. Alright. So flip a coin. If heads, during your opponent's next turn, if this Pokemon is knocked out, your opponent can't take any prize cards. Okay, so that's kind of lame. 10 damage, and if you knock them out, or if they knock you out, they don't take a prize. If you flip heads, like, too many ifs there. Ooh, new stadium. Stadiums are fun. Once during each player's turn, that player may look at the top card of their deck. They may discard that. Discarding it is awesome, because that can lead into certain combos and get you to cards faster. Worker, draw 3 cards, discard a stadium. Oh, okay. Ooh! Regieleki VMAX. Your basic electric Pokemon do 30 more damage to your opponent's active. Lightning and 2 colorless, max Thunder and Lightning. 220 damage during your next turn. This Pokemon can't attack. So the can't attack is an issue with how much energy it takes to build up. Even if you use double turbo energy, it's still just 200 damage, which isn't great. But the ability affecting your other lightning Pokemon is really interesting. Basic lightning Pokemon. Basically, one Regieleki... Man, I'm never going to say that name right. VMAX is the equivalent of like 3 Zapdos from the Pokemon Go set. That's interesting. I'm sure there's going to be combos with that just look fun. Ooh, new special energy. V-Guard energy. It provides energy. The Pokemon this card takes 30 less damage from your opponent's Pokemon V. 30 less damage just isn't enough to turn a single prizer into a extremely competitive deck. Ooh, Ursaluna V takes 30 less damage from attacks. 3 fighting energy, that's a lot. And it does less damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. That's terrible. I'm sorry, but that's terrible. Anything interesting? Ooh, one of these. I've heard about these tool cards that give your Pokemon a V-Star power. Those seem interesting. During your turn, you may search your deck for a card and put it into your hand. So it's like a Arceus V-Star, but not as good. You only get 1 card. Alright. Ooh, Donphan. Donphan's always fun. 1 energy. If this Pokemon evolved during... Oh, okay, so you evolve, and then you can't use that attack, so you gotta wait a turn. That's not terrible, honestly. As long as you have another turn 2 attacker, that's not terrible. Because 1 energy for 110 damage, hitting weakness against things like Arceus with a choice band that goes up to 140, and that's doubled to 280. I think that takes out an Arceus V-Star, as long as you don't have something to increase their HP, which you could always run Tool Scrapper to get rid of that. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I mean, even on an item, I don't know if that would... Ooh! Special art. Oh, I love special arts. That is a giant Passimian. I don't think Passimian's that big. That's a giant Passimian. Alright. And whatever. Keep it going. Keep it going. There's that Dedenne that leads to nothing, sadly. Well, it leads to certain things, but starting off with Togedemaru being nothing, just 10 damage, is kind of pathetic. Venomoth, ooh, Phanpy. What does Phanpy do? So Phanpy is fine. Unknown V-Star. Okay, so this one has the 3 colorless attack. Until this Pokemon leaves play, it gains an ability that has the effect the weakness of each of your opponent's Pokemon in play now is now Psychic. So it makes everything weak to Psychic, which is good for any Psychic-based deck. Psychic loves to feed into Psychic. It makes complete sense. I'm not hating its first attack for 1 energy. Just flip 3 coins, 70 for each. Especially if they're weak to Psychic. You get 2 heads, that's 280 damage. Like we said, knock out an Arceus. And you can play that with Glimwood Tangle. Sadly, rotating soon. As soon as rotation is announced and happens, Glimwood Tangle will rotate. But until then, Unknown V-Star seems like a fun deck. I doubt I'm going to pull enough to build a deck with it, but maybe I can trade some things for it, or who knows. Wait, that Pikachu also has Dedenne. If one of your Dedenne used Dedenne Shot during your last turn, this attack does 180 more? Okay. Okay! I'm starting to see how it all packs up. It gives you 2 final options here. You can either use Pikachu, or you can use, a Radiant. Let me just keep talking about Pikachu, into Dedenne, into Morpeko. all powered by electric energy, which is important because you don't have to mix and match, but it gives you two options to end on. One is spread, and as soon as you've set things up for knockout, you can go into Pikachu instead and start knocking out things. I'm actually back on board with that group of cards, and I might be pulling enough to actually build something with, because Pikachu you only need like one of, maybe two of, to build that deck. Ooh, and if your opponent has used their review, you could even play like a one of Raichu with that Pikachu in order to try to take advantage of them if need be. That's 140 damage for a single energy. That's not bad either. I keep seeing this art for this guy, and it is beautiful. Terrible card, but beautiful art. Man, I swear, every set has amazing art. Like, I'm even a fan of this Rotom here. Just wish Rotom was actually playable. I love Rotom. Any Pokemon that can be several different types I love. Like Castform, I actually really like Castform, even though it never has a good enough card. Alright, come on, come on. Hawlucha. What does Hawlucha do? Draw 2 cards. Flip 2 coins. Does 20 more... Lame. Fungus. Those are Moongus that, you know, is decent here. Cling Clang, stage 2. Ouch. When you play this card from you, well, you may search your deck for up to 3 basic energy. Attach them to your Pokemon any way you like, then shuffle your deck. That's not bad. You get up to your stage 2, and then you get to attach 3 basic energy however you want. I know people are figuring out better ways to run the amazing rares, but, you know. Yeah, no, Lost Gate's just better. Anything interesting here? I swear I'm probably missing some really interesting ones. Rapidash. Once during your turn, you may discard a fire energy from your hand in order to use this ability. During your turn, your fire do more damage to your opponent's active. And it stacks. So you could have 4 Rapidash out, discard 4 fire energy, and your fire Pokemon will do 120 more damage. That's not bad. I wish it was on a basic. But that being said, you have Moltres as a basic, so I understand that it needs to be on a stage 1. Ooh, special energy. Regenerative energy. Whenever you play a Pokemon from your hand to evolve the Pokemon V this card is attached to, heal 100 damage from that Pokemon. More Pokemon V support. I'm not a fan of playing like Pokemon V. I have decks that I play Pokemon V in, of course, because I like to win occasionally. But I'm just not a fan of playing like multiple prized Pokemon. I like the single prize game. That's why I want to check out Gym Leader Challenge. If this Pokemon has full HP and is knocked down by your opponents, Pokemon put 8 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. Oh, so it's like a bursting balloon. Put 2 damage counters on each of your opponent's Pokemon. On each of your opponent's Pokemon. So that's some of that spread. That's fascinating. I bet there's something interesting you can do there. The only problem is going to be keeping them at full HP. Because there's so many ways to like ping damage. Crobat. Ooh, Superior V Star. 3 energy, 190. You may move any amount of energy from your Pokemon to your other Pokemon. Anyway, so you get to move around energy. That's not bad. 1 energy, 60 for each energy attached to this Pokemon. Switch this Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon. So hit and run attack isn't bad, but it is limited by it being a V-Star power. Sadly, I just don't think that's gonna free retreat. But yeah, what's this Crobat do? No. Excuse me. Open another. I mean, this med has an ability. As long as this Pokemon's on your bench, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks. It's whatever. Damage counters isn't damage. So, yeah, it's kind of whatever. Open another. We're gonna keep on going. Keep on keeping on. If you have exactly 4 cards in your hand, this Pokemon attack is free. 80 damage if your opponent has a Pokemon V management play. The attack does 90 more damage. That's not bad. I could see partnering this up with Unknown V Star. You just focus on Unknown V Star, get the 3 energy on there, turn everything into weak and against Psychic. Then you switch to this thing, and you just use Judge and Marnie and stuff to keep your hand at 4, and you're one-hit KOing everything. Because that would be 170 doubled to 340. I mean, very rarely will you not be one-hit KOing everything, but yeah. Okay. Oh, I got 2 Pikachus. I don't need that many Pikachus. I'm good on Pikachus. You don't need to give me any more. That's a long ability. What is this, Yu-Gi-Oh? When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, during your turn you may discard a random card from your opponent's hand. If this Pokemon is your active Pokemon and is knocked out by damage from your opponent's attack, you may discard a random card from your opponent's hand. So you just get to discard a couple hands from your opponent. A couple cards from their hand. Okay. Capturing Aroma. Flip a coin. If head, search your deck for an evolution Pokemon. Reveal it, put it in your hand. If tail, search your deck for a basic Pokemon. Reveal it, put it in your hand. Shuffle your deck. I like that you get something no matter what. It's better than Pokeball. No, it's not better than Pokeball. But it's still pretty good. You could run into the situation where you flip heads when you want tails and you flip tails when you want heads, but it's not bad. I just don't think we're hurting for Pokemon search. It's a fun card. That's what it is. I like fun cards. That's a fun card. It's not a good card. If your opponent's active Pokemon has 100 HP or less remaining, it's knocked down. Okay. Stage 2, so that's going to be too hard to make work. And 100 HP, if it's like 150, yeah. Then you're like KOing, like, you know, even some of the smaller stage 1s, but you're not even doing that. Come on. Come on. Okay, we got 2 chances at... We got another Radiant. Omastar V? Search your deck for up to 2 Pokemon that evolved from an item card that has Fossil in its name. Put them onto your bench, then shuffle your deck? I like that. Oh, I like that. That's speeding up fossils. That's going to be fantastic. Alright, let's keep going. More Togedemaru. Okay, I would need Togedemaru. I think I'm good on more Pico. Dedenne I might be good. Oh, look at that Rogro. Look at that Rogro. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Keep it going. Keep it going. What does this Claydol do? You can use this ability if you have no support cards in your discard pile. Once during your turn, you may attach a fighting energy from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon. That's lame. There aren't many decks that play no supporters, you know? And most decks want to play... Ooh! Jinx! Okay, okay. Yeah. The art is beautiful. I love these full art cards, but... Another Omastar. Ooh. Oh, man, and the Gen 8 fossils are just stage 1s, aren't they? As long as they evolve from a card with fossil in the name, it should be a great way to get, like, that Pokemon that does 2 damage when they play an energy sort of thing. Although, again, I think that's rotating soon. I'm good on Pikachu and more Pico. I don't need any more. 0 Aura. If your opponent's active Pokemon is an evolution, it does 30 more, so 60. Let's see, what else do we got? Again, so many... Dedenne, okay, I might be good on Dedenne now. I think I do need Togedemaru's, though. I think I've only pulled 3, so... Maybe only 2. I can only remember 2 of them. But I think I pulled one and didn't realize it. Ooh, Amoonguss. During your opponent's turn, if this Pokemon is discarded from your hand by an effect of an attack or ability from your opponent's Pokemon, or by an effect of your opponent's item or support cards, discard your opponent's hand? What? Is that just discard their entire hand. You put a 1-of in any deck you're playing, and you run up against a deck that is discarding cards from your hand. They pull a Mungus, they just lose their hand. It's a shit card, but that is fun. Oh boy, is that fun. Discarding your opponent's entire hand is nuts. Okay. Nothing. More nothing. Pikachu Togedemaru. Okay, I might have enough to actually build this deck. Let's open another. I doubt I still have any record of the old Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, Hitmontop deck that I could use that for reference in building this new electric mouse deck. Meowstick. My brother loves Meowstick. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, during your turn you may search your deck for up to 2 supporters, reveal them, put them in your hand, then shuffle your deck. Wait. Oh, dang! Okay, so we are losing the Inteleon line when it comes to deck engine during rotation. Meowstick, while not as good, isn't bad. Radiant Alakazam, okay. Sorry. Once during your turn, you may move up to 2 damage counters from one of your opponent's Pokemon to another one of their Pokemon. Okay, so if you are playing a spread deck, Radiant Alakazam can make you fiddle with the numbers a little bit. That's fun. Alright. Lugia V-Star. Lugia is the main Pokemon in this set. So, what does it do? For energy, 220, discard a Stadium in play. You're not hitting weakness on anything. V-Star Power. During your turn, you may put up to 2 colorless Pokemon that don't have a rule box from your discard pile onto your bench. You could put Stage 2s into play. That is fascinating. I don't know what colorless Pokemon are good enough off the top of my head, but I will have to look into that. You know, speaking of this electric mouse deck, I want to look at Emolga. Search deck for an item card reveal, put in your hand, shuffle. Nope, not good enough. Zeraora again. Come on, we are coming down to the final few. I think it said we had 8 left. Polysam. Does 30 to each of your opponent's Pokemon, so that's spread on a stage 1 for a single energy. Another Amoonguss. You don't need more than one Amoonguss. You really don't. Unless you just want to mess with your opponent that much. Hisuian Arcanine V. As often as you'd like, during your turn, you may move a fighting energy from one of your Pokemon to this Pokemon. This attack does 30 more damage for each fighting attached to this Pokemon. It says quadruple colorless, but really, just ignore that because it's for fighting. And then you're doing 210. I just don't like it. I just don't like it. I'm sure there's some sort of combo I'm missing with that, but I'm just not a fan of that. Radiant Jirachi. Did I ever read what that did? This Pokemon is in the active spot and is KO'd by damage from an attack. Your Pokemon. Search your deck for up to 3 cards, put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. That's not bad. Astral Misfortune is stupid. Flip 2 coins. If both of them are heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is knocked out. Yeah, no thanks. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 2 special energy cards and attach them to one of your Pokemon. That is a colorless stage 2 that is worth playing Lugia with. That's insane. There it is. That's the combo they're wanting you to pull off. You put 2 of those on your bench, and you're searching out 4 special energy a turn, and you can do some crazy stuff with that. Okay. Okay, let's see. Anything else? I already pulled that. I do like that. That art is cute. Pursuing Bravery. 0 energy. Love that. Put 3 damage counters on each of your opponent's Pokemon that has any damage counters on it. Okay. And 3 attack, 80, confused. No. Eerie Cry is not bad, but to set that up, you already have to do damage, and it would just be better to pay the 1 energy, play Polysand, and get the same amount of damage. Oh, what does this professor do? Put up to 3 Pokemon that have Pursuing in their name from your discard pile into your hand. That could help with evolutions. Yeah. Okay, open another. I think next pack is going to be our last. Another target more. Halicia, Anorith. Ooh, Malamar looking creepy. I swear that almost looks like it's ripped straight from the anime. Because Malamar was creepy in the anime. I don't know if you guys have watched that, but... Gardevoir, this card. You must discard a card from your hand in order to draw. Use this ability. Once per turn, draw 2 cards. It's trade, but on a stage 2, so no one cares. Last pack. What do we got? Reverse Hollow Pikachu. There we go. A low bunny. Serena. Choose 1. Discard up to 3 cards from your hand. If you do, draw cards until you have 5 cards in your hand. Okay. Not bad. I was a big fan of Sightseer in the Sun and Moon era. And so that's giving me some Sightseer vibes. Switch one of your opponent's benched Pokemon V with their active. So you drag a benched Pokemon V to their active. So it's kind of like you can have a sort of boss order and sort of draw card. It's not bad. Serena is not bad. Gotta keep that one in mind. Frostlass. That's my final one. If you played Candace from your hand this turn, this attack does 90 more. And your opponent's active Pokemon is paralyzed. What does Candace do? Really quick. Let's just... Yeah, we're over here. Trainer. Show not own. I didn't pull any. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. You may reveal any number of water Pokemon and water energy cards you find there. Put them into your hand. Shuffle your deck. Put them back into your deck. Shuffle the other cards back into your deck. That's not bad. Playing that every turn is going to be difficult. Frostlass is something to pay attention to. But, yep, that was it. I opened, what was that, 46 packs of Silver Tempest. And I can't wait to start playing around with that Electric Mouse deck. But beyond that, I don't know. Nothing really screamed out to me yet. I'm going to go through all these cards again and see if anything else flies out to me. But I'm not really expecting much, sadly. But I hope you guys all enjoyed that. And yeah, until next time, keep playing. Bye.